Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got breaking news. Breaking news. There's a video circulating around of bikers playing tug of war for a member's cut. Now, this all went down at a bar. I'm not sure exactly where this transpired, but it was, I think it's around somewhere between 6 and 8, maybe 10 members of the Unknown Bikers MC. And it's a big group of guys outside with masks on. And I wish I could show you the video. I do got a censored video part of it, right? And I'm going to show it to you guys. But they start playing tug of war with a member, the guy in the middle, and they're all pulling them in all these directions. So these guys obviously are outnumbered, right? They're at a bar. The Unknown Bikers are on the left. And these guys just grab this dude and take him, right? Pull him. And they're like playing tug of war with this guy. He's stuck in the middle. All these guys, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all on this guy trying to get his cut off. They're pulling him back and forth. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're pulling him back and forth. And eventually, I mean, it's a pretty crazy struggle. These guys don't have cuts on or anything, but they end up getting him away from all his club, right? To get him away from them. And then they proceed to strip his cut off of him. Crazy. And while they hold the other members back, you can see over there on the left, they're like holding them back. And there's people all over holding them back. And they proceed to strip the member's cut off of him. And then he walks back inside. But it's pretty wild. Pretty wild situation. And then they come back. That's right when they rip it off. So let me show you guys what we got going on here. It's a crazy situation. Check it out. And right there is where they strip it off them. You can see right there, they're trying to get the rest of it off, right? Right here. Right there. You can see they got most of it off them, and then they rip. All these guys are ripping it. And then boom, he gets He breaks free. What do you guys think of the situation? I mean, I don't think people understand it's strong arm robbery. And these days, you're on video, especially when you're near an establishment doing something like this. Violence doesn't solve anything. I mean, okay, they did this, right? Are these guys still going to operate in that area? I'm sure they will, right? I'm not sure exactly where this is, James. Doesn't solve anything. It really doesn't. Summer's starting. It's going to be a hot one this year. We'll see what happens when summer starts officially. I got another video to show you guys. Canada has released another video recognizing the dangers of motorcycle gang violence in Ontario, it says. So let's take a look at this video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you guys like this content. Let's check this out.
Obviously, outlaw motorcycle gangs are prone to violence. They utilize it in their criminal activity, and it's the way they enforce rules. Sometimes goes over into society. That's our job, to combat, investigate, and also mitigate and prevent violence and acts like that going forward. I believe they started in Ontario. By their very name, the Loners, they are a loner group. They are not a support club to other motorcycle gangs. They do affiliate with some and others with not. And obviously, in this recent incident, there's a conflict with one of the other outlaw motorcycle gangs, which is always sharing the same geographical region. The chance for conflict is high, given their propensity for violence. Sometimes people buy these garments, these shirts from motorcycle shops or rallies, not realizing the significance when they say support your local outlaws, support your Hells Angels. By wearing that, it's basically displaying I support this team, and then that means a conflict with the opposite team. I would not say these are isolated incidences. I hope they remain that. They're very well under investigation, so I have no concerns there. I guess there's always a potential for violence because these groups, carry guns and are involved in violent crime and utilize violence to enforce some of their OMG rules. So yes, there's always a potential, but we're aware to it, we're alerted to it, and we're very much involved in a collaborative effort to promote public safety. I don't see a huge elevated risk to the public.
Cops are dicks.
We have to be aware, and that's why we put out these warnings, just to be aware of who these outlaw motorcycle gangs are. They're not the cool gangs you see on TV. They are criminal organizations.
They're not the cool gangs you see on TV. They're cooler. These cops are crazy. They try to label all these guys as criminals, and they're not criminals. They're fucking motorcycle club members. They're not. Everyone that's in a club doesn't have convictions. They're not all criminals. They have jobs. They're tax-paying citizens. What's the problem? Like, I don't understand. People that go to church, right? There's members that go to church and have been convicted of crimes, but they don't target the church as a criminal organization. So why do they keep doing it to motorcycle club members? It's just very odd. I don't get it. If anyone has the answer, please tell me in the comments. But what do you think of this video of them playing tug of war with the guy's cut? I mean, they're clearly outnumbered, right? So this looks like it's outside of a bar, and these dudes are like trying to get to their boy, like desperately trying to get to their boy, and they're like dragging this dude in the middle. He's like You know, like the rope when you play tug of war, it's like he's like the little string in the middle. It's crazy. They're playing tug of war with this dude. And it seems like there's a lot of them there, right? And all these guys aren't, none of them are out there when the ship pops off. It's very odd. What do you guys think of this situation? I've done 15 years in prison and none of it because of the club. All on my own accord. You see, that's the problem these days is they will convict you because you're in a club, not because of what you've done. And they need to like separate the two because they a lot of times they up charges because of people are in clubs. And it's just crazy. I think it's insane. I mean, do they do that with street gang members? Sometimes, right? Sometimes they do, but I think a lot of the times they target people because they're involved with clubs and they try to make them like they're a criminal organization. Look at Florida. Look at what Florida's doing to clubs now. And it's crazy. They're like, "Oh, they're coming to town." Canada does it all the time. "Oh, the outlaws are coming to our town. Be lock your doors." And they're coming there to spend money at your restaurants. They're coming to buy merchandise. They're coming to enjoy themselves. It's not like they're not coming there to wreak havoc on the town. It's just crazy. It brings a lot of revenue to the towns, and these people are like they don't want the revenue or something. It's just crazy. TRMC, what's good? Or TRC, how are you? Lake St. Martin, First Nation, Manitoba. Canada's in the house. So this is outside of a bar, and they start playing tug of war with a club member for his cut. A lot of them go inside. They're like being held back, though, right? So they grab him by the cut, right? And they start dragging him. That's crazy. You were sent to Atwater USP on a major weed charge because of my affiliate. That's wild, man. So what do you guys think of this situation? They're playing tug of war with this guy just to get his cut. I mean, back in the day, this used to be like a trophy type thing, right? But nowadays, shit, you get 20 years for this type of shit. It's not like it used to be. If you guys want to see the uncensored video, the link is in the description of this video. It's on Facebook. Watch how hard they're tugging on this dude's shit. Look how many dudes it took to get it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 8 dudes. And then you got these guys that are just standing there. Nobody's like breaking through the huddle. I don't see anyone with weapons or nothing. And this dude just like pulls his pants up and goes back into the spot. But what do you guys think of this situation? At least everybody got to go home that night, right? Look at all these dudes tugging on that shit. They end up getting it. Dude, stomachs hanging out and shit. And then these dudes come back. They come back for more. You see it? Watch. They start coming back. Trying to lure out another one. That's crazy. I mean, you seen that other situation. You guys remember that video of the Hells Angels ripping a cut off a guy? I believe it was the same club. And that was a wild situation. There was a wild situation on Long Island that occurred with the same club, I believe, too. And these guys sat outside the Hells Angels clubhouse demanding that they get their cut back, and they ended up getting it back. It's pretty wild stuff. What do you guys think? If you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys. Hope you have a great day. Make sure you check out Patreon. TRC says, why didn't his club help him? I don't know. Who knows, man? They were being held back by a guy. I don't know. He didn't even have a weapon or anything. What do you guys think of this video? But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Got a lot of great content dropping, so stay tuned to the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.